So, you want to experience the great outdoors? The fresh air, the open skies, the sense of freedom that comes with being surrounded by nature. It's an experience like no other. Are you feeling the call of the wild? The rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the distant sound of a flowing stream. It's nature's symphony, inviting you to be a part of it. Good for you. Camping is awesome. It's a chance to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with the simple joys of living. Setting up a tent, cooking over an open fire, and sleeping under the stars. But finding the perfect campsite? That's an adventure in itself. It's not just about picking a spot. It's about finding a place that feels like your own little slice of paradise. Don't worry, Camp Life Comfy is here to help. We are going to go over a 5-step research process and 3 must-know insider tips that will put you ahead of the pack, pun intended, and have you well on your way to discovering the ideal camping spot. From national parks to hidden gems, there's a perfect spot out there waiting for you. Let's get you camping like a pro. With the right knowledge and preparation, you'll be able to set up camp with ease and enjoy all the wonders that nature has to offer. Imagine this. You, a crackling fire, and the symphony of nature. Pure bliss, right? The warmth of the fire, the glow of the embers, and the peaceful sounds of the night. But first, we need to find that idyllic spot. A place where you can truly unwind and soak in the beauty of the natural world. One that doesn't involve sharing your toothpaste with a family of raccoons. While wildlife encounters can be fun, it's best to keep a respectful distance. Proper planning and choosing the right campsite can make all the difference in your camping experience. So let's embark on this quest together and find your camping nirvana. Step number 1. Cyber-stalking your dream campsite. Gone are the days of blindly pitching a tent and hoping for the best. This is the 21st century, people. We have the internet. Websites like recreation.gov and Reserve America are your new best friends. They're packed with campsite info, photos, and reviews. Because who wants to end up at a site that's basically a mosquito breeding ground? Don't forget about park websites and camping apps. They offer a treasure trove of info. Look for hidden gems, read reviews, and check those photos. Is that waterfront view really just a puddle? Find out before you go. Step number 2. Let's talk campsite types. First up, we have developed campgrounds. These are like the Ritz-Carlton of camping. Think picnic tables, fire rings, and maybe even flushing toilets. Luxury. Then there's primitive dispersed camping. This is for the more adventurous souls. Think secluded spots, minimal amenities, and a true wilderness experience. Finally, we have backcountry camping. This is next-level stuff. We're talking remote areas, off-trail hiking, and packing everything you need. It's not for the faint of heart, but oh so rewarding. You found a campsite online. Great! Now let's play detective with step number 3. Check out the accessibility. Is the road leading to the campsite paved, gravel, or dirt? This can make a huge difference, especially if you're driving a smaller vehicle or towing a trailer. Can your car actually handle the road? If the road is too rough, you might end up stuck or damaging your vehicle. Always check reviews and maps to ensure your car can make it. Is it close to the things you want to do? Proximity to hiking trails, lakes, or other attractions can make your camping experience much more enjoyable. You don't want to spend half your day driving to and from your activities. Don't forget about level ground. Setting up your tent on a slope can lead to uncomfortable nights and restless sleep. Always look for a flat, even surface to pitch your tent. Sleeping on a slope is about as fun as it sounds. You might find yourself sliding down or waking up with a sore back. A good night's sleep is crucial for enjoying your camping trip. Water is your best friend when camping. Whether it's for drinking, cooking, or cleaning, having a reliable water source nearby is essential. But be mindful of the distance. Make sure you're close to a source, but not too close. Setting up too close to water can lead to flooding, especially if it rains. Always position your tent at a safe distance. Flooding your tent is a major buzzkill. It can ruin your gear and make for a miserable experience. Always check the weather forecast and choose your spot wisely. And remember, sun and shade are key. A good balance of both can keep you comfortable throughout the day. Too much sun can overheat you, while too much shade can leave you cold. You want to enjoy the sunshine, but you also don't want to turn into a human popsicle at night. Safety first. Always bring layers and be prepared for temperature changes. Step number 4. The dreaded reservation game. May the odds be ever in your favor. Reservations. The process can be daunting, but it's a necessary step for securing that perfect camping spot. The bane of every camper's existence. The frustration of finding your dream site fully booked can be overwhelming. Popular campsites book up faster than you can say s'mores. Pro tip: plan ahead. Like, way ahead. The earlier you start, the better your chances. 6 months to a year in advance for prime spots. Yes, it might seem excessive, but it's the reality of securing those coveted locations. And be ready to pounce when those reservation windows open. Set reminders, mark your calendar, and be prepared to act quickly. Don't give up hope if you're a last-minute planner. There are still ways to snag a spot. Check for cancellations or try for a weekday trip. Weekdays often have more availability and can offer a quieter experience. Campgrounds may have some sites that are no reservations and are strictly a first-come, first-serve. These sites tend to be on the more primitive side of camping. Just do your research and know before you go. And remember, flexibility is key. Being open to adjusting your plans can make all the difference. Be open to different dates or nearby campgrounds. Sometimes the best spots are the ones you didn't initially consider. You never know what hidden gems you might find. Exploring new areas can lead to unexpected and delightful discoveries, making your camping experience even more memorable. Step number 5. Permit me to camp. Red tape, but worth it. Permits might seem like a hassle, but trust me, they're important. They help protect the environment and ensure everyone has a safe and enjoyable experience. Plus, you don't want a park ranger knocking on your tent flap at dawn. Getting a permit is usually pretty straightforward. You can often apply online or at park offices. Just make sure you know the rules and regulations for the area you're camping in. Be prepared, be responsible, and enjoy the peace of mind. Now that we have gone over the 5 steps to finding the best campsite for your upcoming outdoor adventure, let's go over 3 tips to making your trip the most successful it can be. Tip 1. Pack it up, pack it in. Essentials for camping bliss. Packing for a camping trip can feel like you're preparing for an expedition to Mars. But fear not, CampLifeComfy has got you covered. First things first, a good tent and sleeping bag are non-negotiable. Trust me on this one. Next up, we've got the essentials: headlamp, first aid kit, pocket knife, and fire starter. And don't forget the food. Think lightweight, non-perishable items. Trail mix, granola bars, and instant noodles are your friends. And of course, no camping trip is complete without marshmallows and some good hot dogs. Tip 2. Mother Nature doesn't negotiate. Weather wisdom. Here's a little secret. Mother Nature doesn't care about your camping plans. She does what she wants. So, check the forecast before you go. Pack for all types of weather, from sunshine to downpours. Layers are your best friend. And remember, weather can change on a dime, especially in the mountains. Be prepared for anything. Pack extra layers, waterproof your gear, and have a plan B. Because getting caught in a downpour with no shelter? Not fun. Here is our last tip for making your camping trip perfect. Tip 3. Leave no trace. Be a friend, not a foe to nature. We've all got to share this planet. So let's be respectful guests. Leave no trace principles are your camping mantra. Pack it in, pack it out. That means taking all your trash with you. Don't be that person who leaves their empty chip bags scattered around. Keep your campsite clean, dispose of waste properly, and be mindful of your surroundings. Remember, we're just visitors in nature's home. Let's treat it with the respect it deserves. Okay, CampLifeComfy Crew, congratulations! You're now armed with the knowledge to find the perfect campsite. Remember, camping is all about enjoying the great outdoors, connecting with nature, and maybe telling a spooky story or two around the campfire. If you got value out of this guide, go ahead and hit that subscribe, thumbs up, and bell notification button so you can get the most out of being part of the CampLifeComfy Crew. We are excited for you to be part of our journey in helping you live your best camping, living, and comfortable adventures. Now go find that campsite that is perfect for you. Then pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and get out there. And who knows, maybe you'll even spot me in the wild. Just kidding. Or am I? Happy camping, and as always, remember to camp life comfy.